Hi, Mimi and Papa. It's Paige and Maddie. Merry Christmas. So we wanted to show you our love through a Christmas gift where we asked all of your family questions. What do you admire most about Mimi? What do you admire most about Papa? Best qualities in each of you. Some people have a memory or a first impression, and we've just heard people's stories about how much they love you and what great things there are about you. And we put in some pictures too for memories that are really cute about us. So yeah, we love you guys so much, and here we go.
When we were making a cake cup together. My favorite thing about Mimi is when we went on the train at the zoo every year. His hugs that he gives me and how he makes pancakes for us.
Favorite memory is going to Hershey Park with you guys and having fun on the roller coasters. Favorite thing about Papa is how good he can cook. And favorite thing about Mimi is how she can make me laugh. My favorite aspect about Mimi is that she's very clever and determined. Whenever I was little, I was always in awe that she could play the piano because she really retained that skill for a long time, and I think it's really cool and shows her determination. My favorite thing about Papa is that he's very interested in what I'm interested in, and my favorite memory is when we sat down and had a long conversation about history and history about when things when he was alive. And when we went to the Underground Railroad Museum together, because it was just so interesting to be with someone who knew so much history. I heard the story of when they met, and it was really beautiful. And it was a blind date, and it was just really cute and wholesome. And I would like my life to be that picturesque.
I will say Papa's work ethic. I think that the stories of how he began working and how he worked his way up and how he became the owner of his own company. I think that work ethic is incredible, and I'm so proud to be associated with someone like that. I will say with Mimi, Aunt Beth and I went with Mimi to the mother-daughter banquet, and we made all of our own hats, and we had a lot of fun. So it's a true inspiration.
My first impression of Carol and Bob was really a good one because they are a family just like we're my family. And I thought, this is going to work out. This marriage is going to work out because these two come from similar families. So it was a good first impression. One thing I like how he is the wonderful grandpa because my husband passed away, and I was always so happy whenever we would get together because they have eaten at my house when I lived in Wheeling, and we've been together. And I always was so thankful for Grandpa because I didn't have a husband, and Bob is such a wonderful guy and a wonderful grandpa, and I was always happy about that. I like a lot of things about Carol because we've had so many lovely conversations. We never lack for something to say. I've always said that to everyone about. Whenever I get together with Lynette's mother, I said we never lack for conversation. We can talk about everything. And also the way she shared her husband with me as the grandpa in the family. She so graciously shared him and would send me pictures after we were together. I mean, it's just so many wonderful things.
So I remember the first time that I had to meet the two of you, and of course that was the day I also had just been recovering from dropping a hammer on my head. Yes, I did. And so I was kind of worried about the scar and everything, what kind of impression this was going to get. But of course, it didn't seem to matter. You welcomed me with open arms, and it's been nice getting to know you. Also, considering that my own parents had passed away so early, they didn't get a chance to see me. It's sad because I think they'd really just like me, especially the way I've been welcomed into the family. So.
Best thing about Papa, of course, he has just a tremendous love for his family. But the effort that he made to give each one of us his attention, his full attention. He made an effort to have individual time with each one of us. And I can remember him doing things that fathers would not typically do, and he just did it because he wanted to have that experience with his daughter. He took me to get my ears pierced. He took me to pick out my prom dress. That's something that normally girls do with their mothers, but he wanted me to do it, so we went together. I always thought it was really nice. He made a conscious effort to spend one-on-one with us. She's intensely loyal. It can almost be a little scary, because I can remember when we would have problems with a teacher or with someone at school, you had to be careful bringing in Mimi, because you didn't bring her in unless you really needed her, because she would just fight tooth and nail for you. She's very strong. I think that they always acted as a team.
Best friend for life. It's very patient. It's a great Mimi loves her family very much. That's what Mimi should have itch in the middle of her forehead and crooked and come out and itch. I think back in 1983, we took a trip down to Miami to watch the Miami Hurricanes in an Orange Bowl. And it's the first time we took an RV, and it was a very interesting trip. Our dog got lost, and everybody was running around Miami yelling, "Here, Willie! Here, Willie!"
I love you. My favorite quality about Mimi is that she always makes me laugh, and I have a lot of fun with her. And she makes me very happy. And my memory with her is that when I was a kid, when I was littler, I taught her how to do the cool handshakes, and we would do that for hours, and it was a lot of fun. My favorite quality about Papa is that he's the strongest but gentle at the same time person I know. And my favorite memory with him is that he would always take me down to his workshop and help me build wooden things, and I always had a lot of fun doing that. Oh, what inspires me about their marriage is that they have been married for over 50 years, and I want to be like them. I'm trying to tell you
just what you mean. My favorite thing about Papa is that he is the most patient person that I know. Mimi, when I think of Mimi, I think of someone very caring, and if anyone does anything to hurt her family, she is there sticking up for them. One time when Harrison was swimming at a pool and being picked on, she came to Harrison's rescue in Florida at a campground. I remember that. So Mimi is very protective of her family.
Okay, my favorite memory with you guys was
was coming over the summer and swimming pretty much every day this year. My favorite thing about Papa is all the inside jokes that he has. My favorite thing about Mimi would be the snickerdoodles. Your marriage inspires me to have a better, longer relationship with people.
Well, I admire her spirituality. I think that I know that every morning she has her quiet time and she does her daily devotion and she prays for everyone and puts people on the prayer list, and that when I call and ask her to pray for someone or for me, I know without a doubt that she will do it. And she has helped me in my spiritual growth also.
And I call her Nanny because that's her nickname. I've always called her Nanny. So what I like best about Nanny is the fact that she is persistent. What I like about Bob the most is he's such a hard-working man. He started out selling sweepers, and I got a permission from my girlfriend's family for him to come and do a demonstration selling sweepers. Then he got a job at Sears, and then Pittsburgh Plate and Glass, and then he ended up owning his own glass company. He's a hard worker. He had high expectations for his employees. He was kind and firm with them, and I admire that so much.
She inspired me to be a list maker. I've never seen anyone so organized. She makes lists, and then she makes lists from her list. And she's taught me to be a really good list maker, as well as remembering everybody's special occasion with a card. Bob has a PhD in glass making. That's P for perseverance, H for hard work, and D for drive. I'm so proud of his accomplishments in the business world and in his own personal life.
And he has inspired me to love the West Virginia Mountaineers. A West Virginia hat that I wear, and I say, "Let's go, Mountaineers!" And when I'm not wearing that hat, I like to wear this hat right here. My name is Harry, and Bob loves the Miami Hurricanes too, so I like that. One thing we both agree on is the Buckeyes of Ohio State. We've had so much fun with our football and all the cheerleaders that we have seen. Fact is, I have a picture of him with 10 Miami cheerleaders, and he has his blue and gold West Virginia shirt on. So that's inspiring to be around somebody who likes to have fun like I do.
I would say she has been a spectacular, loyal wife to Bob. Bob has been a great businessman, very hardworking, and extremely loyal to Carol.
Okay. Well, we're sisters, so we've always said sisters, sisters. There were never such devoted sisters. And that's so true. And she has been devoted to me as her little sister. And I've always looked up to her. She's a writer. She's a teacher. She's a person who gives so much. And she has given so much to our family and to me personally. And that's what I admire about her.
I admire his work ethic. He never met anyone that's worked harder than Bob has. And, he started basically with nothing and built this incredible company. Also, his dedication to his wife and to his family. He is a devoted husband and an incredible family man as well.
I think their wedding was so memorable. It was very hot that day. I was the junior bridesmaid, and the church was packed. My sister was a gorgeous bride, and I remember that it was May, and they had a special song that was Apple Blossom Time that said, "I'll be with you in apple blossom time. I'll be with you to change your name to mine. One day in May, I'll come and say, happy this bride, the sun shines on today. What a wonderful wedding it will be. What a wonderful day for you and me. Church bells will chime. You will be mine in apple blossom time." And I love that memory. And they stood before the pastor and they said, "I do." And they did, and they are. We'll never forget that we love you always and forever, and that you always are very special to us and always have a special place in our hearts that no one else can fill.
Yeah, I would just agree with that. We've never lived close to each other. We've always been many, many miles apart. But we've always had a deep love and respect and honor for Carolyn and Bob, and a deep love for them and an appreciation for them. And
for their family.
And their family. And we want to wish them a wonderful, wonderful Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. We love you.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you.
What?
These days are
Okay, shut up.
Can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
You went to the circus. Well, I was a young girl. Okay, we don't. Yeah, okay. It's so scary. This is like so awkward. I just forgot. Stop it.